Okay, let's try again. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. My Wi-Fi got switched off. And it was only up for a few seconds, but it broke the live. Let's get back on. Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't reconnect and it wouldn't get back on there, so I had to go out, delete it, start it all over again, and it takes just a couple of minutes to do that. So let's wait for everyone to get back. Yep, my Wi-Fi tripped. It was switched off. Not for very long, less than a minute, but it was enough to break the live. It didn't reconnect again, so I had to come out of it, delete it, start it all over again, set it all up again. Hopefully everyone's getting back on now. So what I was saying was the daily reads. Welcome back, Cassia. It just badly timed somebody switching off the Wi-Fi router for this place. So what I was saying, yeah, the daily read, we've got the new moon today, which is all about the energy shifting, things moving forward, manifestation. But this week and this new moon, it's all about not just blindly moving forward, and especially not moving forward in the way that we have been, not using old approaches and old methods, but using our intuition. It's like our higher selves forcing us to get connected with our higher selves and follow our actual path that our higher self is leading us on, not trying to control it ourselves, not trying to do it the old way, not trying to get our own way kind of thing. And so that makes sense really, because the card that I've got is poised, but it came in the protection position upside down. And so this means we're not ready. And so this is even more guidance that we've got to listen to our intuition. So it might be true that we're ready to move forward on some things, but not on other things. And that just depends on your alignment. Let's see what Colette says about this card. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half-finished. I wanted to say half-assed then. It's okay to postpone things until you're really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. Yeah, so no rushing in. Don't rush in, because it might be that you're not ready for it. And again, it's like just follow your intuition, because your higher self, it knows what you're ready for and it will lead you to it, right? It flows when you're ready for something. But if you're trying to push forward with something, it doesn't flow. It's like swimming against the current. I remember new moon is about planting seeds. It's not necessarily harvest time. It's planting seed time. So you take that action, you plant the seed for something that's going to manifest in the future. So we have got a shift in the energy today. It's like, it feels like things are moving forward. But this is saying we're not ready yet, which is interesting. So let's go deeper into the daily read for today. I feel a shift in energy, but I slept really good last night, so it might just be me. Really good. Okay, so yeah, where abundance is concerned, it's new approaches. Today's all about new approaches. It really is. And so it's like you've been doubting abundance, and pretty much everything that you do when you're in doubt and worry doesn't work to bring money in or to bring the abundance that you want. It really is like swimming upstream. You don't get anywhere. And so you got to find a new approach to that. This is when the inner work really works. It's like action is so important. It's so funny. There's a guy, I think his name is Jeffrey. He commented on my daily read, I think today or yesterday's, on my Facebook page. And he said, pick me as the winner for the draw this month. He said he's been manifesting it. He's been imagining winning and all of this. And I replied to him, Are you even in it? I haven't seen any comments from you on YouTube. And he said, no, I'm having trouble signing in. Right. And so this is law of attraction madness, right? Wishful thinking is going to work, that if you're imagining something, it's actually going to happen, and you haven't even taken the action. So he's not in the competition. He's not going to win it. He can imagine it as much as he likes, but he's not going to get picked out, right? Because he's not in it. He's not taking the action. And this is what happens, is when you're ready to take the action, your energy at that time is really important, right? So he's been doing all of that manifestation work, getting himself on track, but not taking action. Now, if he's to take action now, so he's being held back from that action, right? Otherwise, he would, like, it's not that big a deal to reset your password on Google or whatever to get into YouTube. And so he's been blocked from that action. So he's not really truly aligned with it. So that's saying that he's not ready, right? And this is why it's got to be that mixture. So if you're blindly going ahead, taking action on things, buying that lotto ticket while you're fully doubting abundance and you're scared and you're worried about it, not going to work. But neither is just trying to manifest it, just wishful thinking, just imagining it if you don't ever get to the shop and buy a lotto ticket, right? It's not going to work either. You've got to get that balance of both of it. And this is saying, you can try all you like, but when you're worried about abundance, when you've got doubts about it, you're not going to manifest anything from it, no matter what the action you take, or you're not going to manifest much from it. It's not abundance. You might manifest a little bit of money, but true abundance is when it flows. It's when it's all flowing to us with ease. And so it's really important to sort your energy out, sort your beliefs out, sort your mind out, and do that manifestation work within yourself before you take action. And so that could be why we're not ready. Whoops. That could be why the poise card is upside down there. Come on. Oh, you're going to stop working? This could be why the poise card has come upside down, to say that we're not ready. And our higher selves protect us from that stuff. If we're not ready, it throws in things, obstacles in our path, so that we can't, like, stopping you from signing into Google or something. It throws things in our path when we're not ready, when we haven't done that preparatory work, when we haven't got that clean energy, that pure intention of what it is that we're going to manifest. When we're not really determined about it, when we're not willing to do whatever it takes to get there, when we're not putting our own energy into it, it's not going to manifest. So our higher selves hold us back from that action. Right, so more about today's energy. And as I said, it's like the daily reading today, it was saying that our higher selves are going to force us to make that connection with our higher selves to move forward. It's not going to let us just push forward in the way that we have been doing before, through our control methods and things like that. Hey, Ashley, how are you? So we've also got be supportive and sabotage too. And so this is like support yourself. Support yourself. That means helping yourself out. So if you've been trying to push forward on things, but you're really tired, then this is saying support yourself instead, have a rest, because your head's not going to be right. So the action that you take isn't going to lead you. It's going to be this doubtful action, yeah. Support yourself could be taking the action. It could be that you're procrastinating and it's time to take that action. Supporting yourself is giving yourself what you need in the moment, because anything else is a sabotage. And so again, this is about, don't push forward. Don't try and take action, controlling action. Don't try to offer action when you're not aligned with it. Support yourself, because it's just sabotage, right? It's like pulling up the plants when they've only just sprouted. You let them grow. You let them grow and mature, and then you take the fruit when it's developed. You don't sabotage yourself, you support it, you give it what it needs along the way. Yep. So, right, so the energy's shifted today and it's good, but we've got to be really switched on and really connected with our higher selves as to how to move forward and which ways to move forward. We've got surrender. Surrender to the path, surrender to the higher self's path, even in your work. Let your higher self lead you. Don't try and control it yourself. And so this is the difference between manifestation, when you think you're doing it, and you set a goal and you're like, right, I'm going to do it. And then you're taking action toward that goal. You're trying to do it yourself. You're going to make it happen. That's going to manifest something, but it's not going to manifest very much. Or surrender to your higher self. So you can be determined, you can initiate something, you can say, okay, this is my goal. And then you hand it over to your higher self. And then your higher self gives you some intuition, gives you an idea of what to do, of the approach to take. And it can be really simple. It can be like, go here, or call this person, or something like that. Not once, ever, when I've meditated before I've started work, asking my higher self what to do today, not once has it ever said, work really hard and do this, 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 and this, and this. Not once. It's always been really easy, really intuitive. And it's not that it's not been work. There's been some work involved, but it's not that hard work. It's not that hard work that we try and do when we're controlling, when we're trying to control. So surrender to the higher self's path. Mehmet, how are you? I'm in the kitchen, listening while determined to complete that slicing thing, slicing veggies. Watch out, don't get distracted and slice your finger instead. That's something that I do. If I get distracted talking to someone when I'm cooking, not that I cook anymore, that's when I cut my finger. Right. But the action that we are given, so those of you that are in tune and are connecting with your higher selves and are being given that new approach today, the action that you take might seem risky, but it's going to lead to success. So again, remember the card, we've got to be really tuned into what we're ready for and what we're not ready for, because this is saying that we're not ready. This came upside down, poised, which means we're ready. So when it's upside down, it means that we're not ready yet. So there's some things that we're not ready for yet because we haven't got our consciousness and our energy aligned with it. That's why it's a perfect day to get a new moon reading, because that's what it's all about, how to change our consciousness and how to change our energy, our emotional energy, to allow in what it is that we want. You're not ready. You're ready for some things, though. We're all ready for some things, right? And so when we are ready and we've got that intuition, we've got that go ahead from our higher selves, we've been given that idea, that's going to lead us to the success that we want. That's cool. Hi, Christine. What are you not ready for, Odette? You're getting ready, though, aren't you? Getting ready. We're all getting ready. And you are ready for what you've already manifested, of course. Because it's manifested, that means that we're ready for it. But then we're always reaching for more, hopefully, unless we're depressed. Sometimes people get themselves into a state where they're never reaching for more. But yeah, generally we're all reaching for more and getting ready for that. So there you go. That's the energies for today, for this new moon. I'm not sure what time the new moon is. Do you know? Does anyone know when the new moon is or was? Has it been already? No, I don't have the countdown on my website. I never know exactly when it is anymore. All right, so I'm going to pick my cards out for the day, and then I'm going to give you guys some readings if you want some readings. Pop up a message telling me who you are and where you're watching from. Are we all over the world today? Yeah, check it out. Let me know. Okay, me, it's refocus on fulfillment, what's going to fulfill me. Okay. And that's the other thing too. It's like sometimes we can get so focused on these external goals that we kind of trip ourselves up. But if we go down to the basics of what's really behind that, what the deeper stuff is. In fact, that came out in my personal weekly read this week, is to go deeper. And so we go deeper into it, and what we want is because it's going to fulfill us. Washington State, Ashley. Colorado. Ooh. Are they both cold places now? And I've also got simplicity and cleanse. Letting go of things. Simple things. Okay. Great. Okay, who wants a reading? Just pop up a message saying me, please, and I'll do that for you. Welcome everyone that's new. Don't forget to click subscribe on my channel. And in 3 days' time, on the 30th, the last day of November, I'm going to be drawing out a winner. The winner, isn't that exciting? The winner of the free reading. So check out my other videos, and you'll see how to enter into that draw on YouTube. Too cold. It's winter here too. We're in the northern hemisphere here in Thailand, but winter, the temperature doesn't change very much. But at the moment, it's about 28, 29 degrees, which is probably summer for everyone else. But it's a little bit cooler. It's like I'm not sweating anymore. It's nice. I can wear my jeans. I can have my hair down and go out and not have like complete sweaty, wet hair. We've got a cooler breeze at the moment. In the summer, you're just sweating constantly. My air conditioning is still on. That's more about dryness. Okay, we've got Cassia's up first. Cassia Lasagna. Cassia. Yeah. Okay, Cassia, you've got things are going well, and you need to decide what it is that you want next. And so if you haven't been really clear with the universe about what you want, what it is that you want, you need to do that. Remember, new moons are about planting seeds. So you've got to decide what you want to plant. What seeds do you want to plant? New moon. Check out my blog on behealing.com. Click on the down the side panel. You can click on new moon there, and I've written a blog about a new moon practice, which is where you write down, every new moon you write down what you want to manifest. It's really good. I used to do it on my iPad. In notes, let me see if I can find it. I haven't done it for ages. Here we go, new moon intentions. Let's see. Oh, number one, I don't know when this is. To be in luxurious, beautiful resorts. That's where I'm living. Loving my fear of lack self. Oh, loving my fear of lack self. So loving that fearful self. Yeah, I guess I do. To easily let go of people who aren't aligned with me. I'm getting better at that. So when you write these down, like I haven't done this for a long time, but when you actually write down your intentions, what you want to manifest like that, and you do it every new moon, so it's like a month apart each time. When you go back to it the next time to revise it, you can see what you've manifested from that list, and every time I've manifested something from it. So yeah, up to you to decide to plant those seeds, Cassia, today. Use this new moon energy today to do that. Right. And this is saying what you resist persists, include it. This is saying there's some things that you're not asking for because you have got resistance to them, because you don't think that you're going to get them. And so you're pretending that you don't want them. And so this is saying, like, include in that list what you've been resisting. You know, when we're like, oh, I don't want a boyfriend anyway. But really you do, but you're not believing that you're going to get someone that's right for you. And so you give up on it in that way. This is saying that you've given up on something, and you need to include in that list those things that you've given up on. Don't give up on it. There you go. Ashley, Christine Schmitz. It's Christine, isn't it? Am I remembering your name right? That's what I do say. There you go. Christine, I think it's Christine. C. Yeah. See, my memory's not too bad. My memory was bad yesterday, but it's good today. Had some CBD oil yesterday before I went to bed, even though it's still illegal here. But it helps so much to get really good quality sleep. Okay, Christine. Yeah. Get what I want, include. You've got to include yourself in that. It's like you're keeping yourself on the outer of what you want. You're keeping yourself on the outside of that circle. There's a song about that. So often when you're feeling left out of things, you're feeling left out of what you want, you're feeling left out of a circle, you're feeling like you haven't been included in that, you're feeling like the universe is giving it to everyone else but not you. It's actually you not including yourself in that. And so that starts in your mind, like knowing that you belong is the start of that, knowing that you belong in that group, in the success tribe, right? So you need to include yourself more. And Christine, this is interesting. You've got intimacy and respect. This is about other people. You know when people are like just 100% themselves, and sometimes you don't like them, and sometimes you do like them, but they're being 100% themselves. And this is saying like respect that when people are really, when they're intimate, so they're showing everyone who they are unapologetically. It's something to be respected, irrespective of whether you like them or not. Yeah. And this is the reason that we aren't intimate, that we don't show people who we are, because we fear being rejected, we fear not being liked by them. But if we're 100% ourselves and we're putting ourselves out there, then those that like us are going to like us, and those that don't like us. It's okay. We don't have to please everyone. And so, but this is the other way around. This is saying that when you see people that are 100% themselves, even if you don't like them, respect it. Respect that they're putting themselves out there. It's going to help you move forward into that same energy yourself. It's really a wonderful thing when you stop caring what other people think of you, and whether other people like you. As long as you're being 100% yourself, then the people that are aligned with you are going to like you. So yeah, it's all about who you're including yourself with, what beliefs that you've got, so that you can allow what you want in your life, so you can get what you want. Does anyone else want a reading? Ashley says, I'm awakened and on the path of finding my soul's purpose. If you could help with that, I'd be so thankful. Ashley, okay, let's ask your higher self. You're welcome, Christine. Oh, okay, Ashley. You might be taking that too seriously, Ashley, because that path of finding your soul's purpose, you might think that your soul's purpose is more serious than it actually is. So you might be trying to look down a serious path. But your joy is leading the way. And so what do you really love doing? What is really fun for you? What brings you complete joy? That's the path to finding it. Our higher self isn't like trying to lead us down a really boring path of seriousness to do something really big that's really serious and takes a lot of work. And that's not aligned with your path. The universe wants to play with us. And so when we get in alignment, it's like the synchronicities that happen, the things that are put in front of us, they're hilarious. Like the universe plays with us in that way. And that's how we get on our path, is like following our joy. It's one of those cliche things, isn't it? Follow your joy. But it's so true, because that's how our higher self leads us. It's like our higher selves came up, and the universe came up with this foolproof method of keeping us on our own individual paths, right? By giving us likes, giving us feelings, so that we feel really good, really joyful, really happy, really in love, or whatever, really excited when it's the right way to go, and feeling really bad when it's the wrong way to go. And it should have been a foolproof method, right? Unless we'd all been taught to do the opposite of that, that we should be doing things that feel bad, that we should be doing things that are serious, that things are wrong in the world, and look at the bad things and then do something about them. That's not the truth. It's not our path to do that, because it feels bad, and that shows you that it's not the path. So yeah, Ashley, your higher self wants to remind you to follow your joy. Use your awareness for the joy. It's not being irresponsible. You're not meant to look at the crappy things and try and fix them. There's nothing wrong with the world. And again, just like Christine's, you've got some similar advice here, Ashley. You've got to decide what it is that you want in your life, and you've got to include things within that list of things that you want in your life that you're rejecting at the moment. You're rejecting because of people that you're judging. So say if you want to find your soul's purpose, right, and what it is that you want to do is helping a lot of people, and so you want to be successful in that, but somebody in your life who was very successful, who maybe had a lot of money, you're completely judging the hell out of them. Maybe they hurt you in some way, but you're judging them, and you're like cutting yourself off from success and from money because of that. You've decided not to include that in your wishes of what you want. You're not deciding to have that for yourself, and so there's a contradiction there. This is saying you've got to forgive those people for all of their choices, for what they've got. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know, we can do that. We have these connections within our minds. You know, it's like smelling a perfume of someone that was really loving and nurturing to you, and you getting those feelings. Well, we've also got the opposite is true too. We can smell a scent of someone that hurt us, and it's got nothing to do with the scent. It's got nothing to do with that scent, right? It's just the connections that we've got. It's just saying the same. You've connected two things together just because someone hurt you or because you judged them for something. And so you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You're throwing something out that you want just because someone else had that and they hurt you. Don't do that, Ashley. Does that make sense? Odette's up next. If anyone else wants a reading, just pop up a message and I'll do you after Odette. Odette? Flowing sex. Maybe it's time to open up to that again. I got the message this morning from my higher self that sex and money, I'm doing it the same way, which is really interesting because I'm not doing that at the moment and haven't for months. So yeah, maybe similar for you too. It's like flow, let things flow. Maybe don't try and control so much. And so taking that back to the new moon energies in today's reading, it's like use your intuition on that. So some things you're ready for, some things you're not ready for. It's not working. Some things you're ready for, some things you're not ready for. You've got to use your intuition on that. So it doesn't mean pursue it, right? It doesn't mean control it. It doesn't mean do it in the old way. It doesn't mean use the old approach. That's not what today is about, right? And don't criticize yourself. You're innocent. Let the energy flow, Adat. Ashley says, very true. I laugh every day at these signs and synchronicities. I'm an Abraham Hicks lover as well, so I completely get it. Thanks so much. But yes, working on staying aligned. Yeah. I love, what's that? Joan Every. I don't know what that is, Christine. Oops, I love how every reading has pieces for me. Yeah, it's good. And me too as well. That's like one of the great things about what I do. Sometimes I do readings, like private readings for people, and I'm blown away. I'm like, wow, that was for me as well. So cool. Does anyone else want a reading? Anyone else watching? What are we at? 8:35. I've got a breakthrough session with a client in 25 minutes, so I'll be finishing this before the hour's closed to get ready for that, because I've got to change my setup. A little bit more relaxed setting for that. Okay. So do you get that, Adat? Yeah, I'm getting the same for me at the moment, Adat. It's like open up to that, because it's like you close the doors. It's like that heart open thing, isn't it? It's like once you've got really good boundaries, once you've empowered yourself and you've got boundaries, you can put those boundaries in place in the moment. You don't need to be completely shut off to it all. You can go with the flow, and so you can allow your higher self to bring people in and use your intuition, use your, to move forward on that. I'm going to meditate on that today. Maybe it'll come to me when I'm at the gym. This connection between money and sex for me. Not in like a prostitution way, but in an energetic way of how I'm approaching both or not. Interesting. Anyone else wants a reading? Is there anyone else there? Don't forget, check out my other videos, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, because I'm drawing the winner of the reading in 3 days' time on the 30th of November. So you've got to be in it to win it. And so you need to watch my videos to comment on them. Please, when you do, leave a proper comment, not just a yellow heart. Nobody's going to win that's just puts a yellow heart there. It's going to be a real comment that wins. New rules. Because the people that, if this is about a reciprocal thing, it's about me getting something out of it, right? It's about my YouTube channel growing, and my YouTube channel grows from likes and from comments, but also from people watching and the amount of time that they watch. And so if you click on a video, you only watch it for 2 seconds and put a yellow heart emoji in there, you're not actually watching it. That actually does damage to my YouTube channel. And so anyone that's damaging my YouTube channel is not going to win. So just to give you a bit of insight about how YouTube works, because they're really clamping down on it. The middle of next month, they're actually going to be changing people's channels and videos and stuff if they're not doing it right, if they're not commercially viable. And so it does actually impact your behavior when you're watching. As one of my subscribers, really impacts how much my videos get out there. So I'm learning and I'm changing what I'm saying in my videos to kind of reflect that. You're welcome, Ashley. Hope that helps. Yeah, for anyone that wants more guidance this new moon, I've got $20 off my new moon readings at the moment. And so that's all about changing what changes in your consciousness. And so if you like my general readings, then you're going to be blown away by my private readings, because they're from your higher self, really specific about what you need to change within your consciousness, your beliefs, your mindset, and what to change within your energy. So the predominant emotional state that you've got, because those two manifest. And also the action thing. Maybe I need to put action in there too. But the action, it's always, high selves always say the same thing. It's got to be this aligned action. Just wait until your alignment, wait until you're getting that inspiration to do something, rather than trying to figure out what you're going to do and do that. Thanks for that. Okay, has everyone had a reading that wants one? If you haven't, pop up a message saying me, please. Got my gym gear on because I'm going to the gym after all of this work this morning. I've actually put a bit of weight on in the last couple of days, the last few days. And I'm, so this morning I am time restricted feeding. I'm not eating this morning. So I'm going to go to the gym and then eat after the gym. It's probably just muscle weight. No, it's not. There's a bit of fat too. I can feel it, but it's good. Because I want to fast more because it has so many health benefits, fasting. But if you don't have any excess weight, then fasting can be very difficult. There you go. A little bit of information about me. Does anyone else want a reading? Anyone else lurking? No? Let's leave it at that then. I hope you have a great new moon, everybody. Thank you for coming along. Thanks for being a subscriber. I don't know what number I'm at this morning, but it's going up fast, which is really great. I'm going to be at 1,000 very soon, by the end of the year for sure. So thank you so much for helping me do that. And have a great new moon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.